Hello, Taurus. So for the month of October, we've got Venus transiting Virgo. So Virgo's a very practical sign, and Venus is your ruling planet. So it's going to be encouraging you to focus on work, health, daily routines. A great time to improve habits and organise your environment, basically. The lunar eclipse on October the 17th activates your 12th house of introspection, endings, and healing. So expect emotional release and opportunities for spiritual growth. Okay. What do we have? So for you, your energy got the tower. Tower, spiritual growth. Could be that. Something around you, there's a victorious energy around you, or some kind of recognition, people recognizing something about you. So not only could you be growing inwards, that could be being expressed outwards too, and other people are recognizing it. What you don't see coming is the Ace of Swords, some kind of truth. And then in your challenge or blessings, you've got the High Priestess. Okay, I do get that inner growth. There's a lot of focus, I feel like, on spirituality here. What you need to release, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What you need to embrace is the Ten of Cups, advice, guidance, Knight of Swords, rush towards something, and you've got the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Put the Hanged Man there. So, let's clarify for you. So with the tower, with what's going on with the planets, there's like a focus with you mentally, spiritual wise. So the eclipse, it could bring like subconscious feelings to the surface, and some kind of journaling. Just pay attention to your thoughts, I guess. Clarify the tower. Got the Sun in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups in reverse. So I get with those cards that the Sun, this is going to be, you're going to do some really deep personal introspection. And with that, sometimes can bring feelings of feeling drained, feeling a bit lost, feeling confused, feelings of unhappiness. But the Three of Pentacles is there that work through it. And also, what did I say? Journaling, therapy, getting a third party involved, speaking to someone, even just having a natter with a best friend. Just don't shut yourself off at this time. And then you've got the Four of Cups in the reverse. So that low feeling, that lull, it's going to turn around and you will come out of that energy. It's just a period. I don't know if there's any... I don't recall seeing any like cautious periods or anything for Taurus in October. No, I don't recall. All I remember is that it's a time for inner work and self-healing, definitely for Taurus. So tell me about this Six of Wands, this recognition for Taurus. What is this all about? Walking away from something, some kind of betrayal, a Hierophant in the reverse, and then you've got the Queen of Pentacles upright. So you're being recognised that you could have been basically stabbed in the back by someone or a group of people, someone you're working with, could be relationship-wise, could be friendship-wise, but you've been stabbed in the back. And rest assured that this has been noticed by other people. Other people can see that nurturing, loving, the caregiver that you are, the type of person that invests the time into people. You're a very giving energy, very stable, rooted, and people can see that. So this tower, right, there's a tower moment has happened. A tower can be anything. It can be an argument, it can just be circumstances, a situation, but something has arose that has set off, it's triggered this kind of spiritual awakening within you. Okay, that has made you go within, sort of shut off a bit. And you might have felt like bit of an outcast, So this reading is saying, rest assured, you are not being viewed in the light that you believed you were being viewed in. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So that's the energy around you. What is coming towards you is the Ace of Swords, which is truth and clarity. So you might actually, persons might actually point this out to you and make it very clear about the way that you are being viewed. You've got the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands came out in the reverse. So that burden that you've been feeling, for some reason you've been feeling like the bad guy, that's going to be alleviated with this communication, this Eight of Wands communication that's bringing truth and clarity. The Emperor, and that's going to put you into this Emperor energy, where you're in control. You feel back in control of a situation or of your thoughts or of your emotions. It just reinstates a persona that I think you had before this Tower moment. Then your challenge outcome is the High Priestess. What is this? Challenge or blessing, not outcome. Challenge or blessing. High Priestess, Death, Scorpio energy. Give us some more. Scorpio, Cancer energy, Aries energy on the table. So after the Death has come the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands in reverse. So the challenge has been that you've been stuck. You've been stuck, and it's after some kind of heartbreak, betrayal, falling out, disagreement, something. The Death card is there. That is going to change. That is going to change when you stand back into your Emperor energy. Your higher self will kick in. That self-belief, that inner knowing, that inner voice, that inner wisdom, that is going to be the blessing. So I am not seeing that as a challenge. The challenging part may be that remnants of this disappointment or hurt remain, traces. You work through that in time, but on the whole, you basically bounce back from a situation. So what you need to release is actually the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So that tells me off the bat, without clarifying, that giving, nurturing nature that you have, you just need to use your discernment a bit more about who or what you're giving that energy to. And that was without clarifying. So now I'll clarify. Empress, nurturer, creator, mother, Holy Grail, just all four queens in one. You're the Empress, and people will suck the life out of an Empress energy. Okay, give us some more. So basically, that Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse is saying be tight. I'm being right Lancashire now. Be tight with your energy. Don't be giving your energy just willy-nilly, freely away. Nine of Swords in the reverse, and that will stop any sleepless nights that you may have. That will stop you worrying about other people's issues that aren't yours but become yours. King of Pentacles in the reverse, it absolutely zaps your energy. You're like the go-to person. Part of this Tower could be that somebody came to you with one of their problems. This is going so intuitively now. So somebody comes to you with their problem. That person then regrets opening up or confiding in you, even though you probably kept it to yourself, confiding in you, but then they now see you as a threat. So then they start off this smear campaign. The words do come to me in the end. They then go off on this smear campaign, So that could resonate with somebody, but that is just a proper download that I've just had like in seconds. So what you need to embrace is the Ten of Cups, of course. Three of Wands, you are waiting. What are you waiting on? Page of Swords, watching, you're waiting, you're watching. What are you waiting on? The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You're waiting for that to turn round. So that's what you want. Stability, security, solid home life. It's not telling me what, that's what you want. That is what you're waiting for. And it's like you're studying, you're learning, you're curious about something, all while waiting. What was that? It just flew out. Something about your higher self. Your higher self, you're listening to your inner voice. There is something telling you to wait, like something's going to be worth waiting for. They just keep flying out. Something's going to be worth waiting for. The security, Four of Pentacles, the security that will befall upon you at some point. Your advice and guidance or possible outcome is the Knight of Swords. So that is fast acting movement. Very spontaneous. Strength, Leo energy. Leo energy. Tower again. Wow. And do you know what? And Six of Wands again. Wow, that is... So your first two cards that came out in your energy and the energy around you was the Tower and the Six of Wands in that order. So I've got that you're going to have to take... I've got different scenarios here. I think you're someone that's just busy. There's a lot going on in your life. So if this is a separate, if it's a follow on, let it flow, let it just go. But if it's not, then this is a different situation. Yet to be. There's something that you're going to take fast moving action on. Six of Wands, you will be victorious in whatever it is that you're doing. It will cause some kind of tower moment. And it's a move that you're going to have courage in. You have to be brave in something. All I can tell you is that the outcome of that is Six of Wands victory. So the Tower being there, something may occur, but it's actually a blessing in disguise, but you won't see it at the time. You won't see it till like possibly months down the line, even a year. But there is something that will occur, and it is definitely a blessing in disguise. Okay, so that is the general. If you are here for love, let's just move them along. I'm trying to timestamp these readings and I forgot my pen. I went and forgot my pen. So let's just push them along there. So for those of you that are here because you want to get a bit nosy about what's going on with you and your person, I do try and make these very general, as in people that are in relationships and people that are single. Instead of mixing it up though, because it can get a little bit messy, I'm going to start maybe with singles and then move on to a couple's storyline. So 3 for you. And give me 3 for your person. Okay, so straight away on the table, we've got, you could be dealing with a Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Okay. Right. No, this is not Aquarius. This is Taurus. Taurus, so your love life. So I've got you as someone very in control of your emotions. You're very stable and everything, like financially wise. Oh, Taurus. Right, flip these roles if you have to. Maybe they've just come out in the wrong order. But I will just tell you, though, for you, I pulled the Emperor, and for your person, I pulled the Empress. So there is a match there. So you've got the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, and the Devil. So the Knight of Wands is just fast-paced action. Someone that's a go-getter, very passionate. And then you've got the devil. So I'm going to have to clarify, because the devil can just be that little devil on your shoulder telling you that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, da da da. Or it can actually be a bit of slightly toxic, slightly little bit of toxicity. Okay, and then for your person, Taurus, what is going on? Your person is very just and balanced and fair. And your person has this loving, nurturing, creative, amazing energy, Empress energy. And this person is taking some time out to themselves for a while. I just got like running from the devil. Are you pursuing somebody really like strongly or something? Like the devil, just like tenacious and just not letting it go. I don't know, not giving someone room to breathe. This is not good reading. It's not what you want to hear. Please do flip it if needs be. What is going on with this reading? Right. Let's have a look, sir. Let's have a look, sir. Right, for a start, just let me have a look. So, yeah, so if this is single, it's like I've got, it's not even a runner-chaser dynamic. It's like a runner-harder dynamic. And I don't get why. If this is a couple, and you have got the Emperor and the Empress there, I've got one of you that is really dynamic and vivacious, full of life, wants to just do life head on, no thinking. And then the other one is just very soulful, very deep, likes to take time, and they like to have time to themselves, time on their own, like to have a balanced energy about them. And the two of you are just clashing at this time. So let's see what we pull out from this deck. What are we pulling out for these two? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation. Okay, so I do get someone trying to free themselves. Sudden change, again, lightning, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I feel like your person is going through a transformation. Girl talk, time with friends, living in the moment, having fun. Is this you living in the moment, just having fun, but your person takes life a lot more seriously? Are they wanting you to actually take life a bit more seriously? Very, very strange. And then you've got one-sided relationship, love bombing, self-absorbed, narcissistic. I get that from energy number one. I really do. Flip and change as much as you want. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost. If this person has gone within themselves and they're doing a little bit of self-healing or a bit of introspection, reflection, whatever, let them. You know, you've got to respect people's boundaries. And if somebody just needs that time to decide whatever, if someone is taking too long to decide whatever, then it's up to you to decide how long you're actually waiting for said person to make up their mind. And likewise, if the roles are reversed, then that's the same thing. If you're the one taking this time out and doing this introspection, self-reflection, you know, you do need to understand that people aren't going to wait around forever. So that was a strange reading. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that reading, and I would be really happy if you could give me a like and a subscribe, and I will see you next month.